If you are a someone who is learning any kind of language, then you already know you have to speak on day-to-day basis. To achieve that level of the language, to achieve the fluency on that particular language, you have to speak on day-to-day basis. So today in this video, I'm going to talk about and I'm going to show you what I do on my day-to-day basis if I don't have any co-learner, if I don't have any partner with whom I can speak without any fear. So hey everyone, this side Vijay and welcome to my channel. Here in this channel you will see a English related content and about perception of my life. So without any further delay, let's get into the video. Okay, so in my previous videos I already told you that what I do and what I did to learn this language. I am not a someone who will guide you to learn, to follow those steps. Simply in these channels I tell my journey, I tell those things which I do and which I did. So whenever I don't have anyone with whom I can speak in this language, and sometimes we have fear that if we are speaking in this language then might be someone is going to judge me how he or she is pronouncing the words and how his or her the sentence structure. So that kind of fear I have earlier, but I overcome from that fear. And nowadays what I do when I was in my room, simply I just talk with myself. Those are the things which I do whenever I was walking through some paths, some roads. And when I am in my room, on that time what I do. So simply today in this video I'm going to talk about the ChatGPT, which I already make a video on that. So but today in this video I'm going to share you a totally step by step how I talk with the ChatGPT and how it is useful to learn any language. So simply here we are learning English language. So I'm going to show you. Let's suppose I just open my ChatGPT and there was the feature where I talk to the ChatGemini. Hello.
Hey there, how's it going? Let me know if there's anything specific you'd like to chat about or practice today.
Okay, so can we keep the English conversation simple? Because right now I'm making a video. I'm creating a video for my YouTube channel where I'm going to show my audience how I improve my English language with talk to you.
Absolutely. We can keep things nice and simple and straightforward. And that sounds like a great idea for your video. Just let me know how you'd like to proceed and I'll be happy to.
Just make a simple English conversation between you and me.
Got it. We'll keep everything simple and easy. If you have any topics in mind or want to practice specific scenarios, just let me know and we'll get started.
I don't have any topic. Could you suggest me any topic? And after that topic, we can go for some scenario.
Of course. How about we start with something like hobbies and interests? We can chat about what you enjoy doing in your free time, and then we can move on to some scenarios related to those hobbies. How does that sound?
First of all, we can go for my hobbies.
Perfect. So, what are some of your favorite hobbies? Feel free to share anything you enjoy doing in your spare time, and we can chat about them.
Okay, so in my free time, I love to play football, and whenever I got the time, even sometimes whenever I did not get any time, I just try to get a time to play football. So yeah, this is the one of my hobby. And the other one is in my free time I love to edit my videos which I'm creating right now, because I am also into the content creation. So those are the two hobbies which I like to in my free time, to playing football and to edit my videos and content creation.
That's awesome. Playing football and video editing are both really cool hobbies. It's great that you make time for them, even when you're busy. We can definitely dive deeper into both of those topics and maybe even come up with some scenarios related to them. Let me know what you'd like to do next.
No, just wrap up this session. And before wrap up this session, can you give me some suggestion and some tips and tricks to my audience so they can also learn this language?
Absolutely. To wrap up, I'd say one great tip for your audience is to practice regularly and consistently, even if it's just a few minutes a day. Another tip is to engage in conversations as much as possible, just like we did, and to not be afraid of making mistakes. Also, consuming content in English, like watching videos or listening to podcasts, can really help improve language skills. And finally, staying motivated and enjoying the learning process makes a big difference. Hope that helps. Let me know if you need anything else.
No, nothing else. Thank you. Bye bye.
You're welcome. Have a great time with your video and
So as you just saw, I talked with the ChatGPT, and it is very helpful for me to learn this language. The best and how can I and the best thing about the ChatGPT will correct you if you are doing some mistakes, and at the end the ChatGPT will give you feedback how about your communication, about your sentence structure, and about your pronunciation. Whatever you will ask to the ChatGPT will provide you precisely and according to your speaking skills. Okay, so this is the best platform to enhance your skills and to learn any kind of language. And you can see nowadays the ChatGPT is also giving the script, like whatever you are speak, the ChatGPT will give you here is a paragraph. Like let's suppose I just say okay, so in my free time I love to play. Before that, what happened, ChatGPT is not going to use script anymore. ChatGPT is not give you a speech, but nowadays the ChatGPT also gives a speech, so you can rectify your mistakes and you can see how well and how good, and you can see how well way you speak. So this is the best and great. So this is the best platform to learn this language. But yeah, at the end, this is the ChatGPT. This is a robotic thing, because at the end of the day we have to communicate with the real life peoples. So try to connect with the real life peoples on the video calls and over the phone calls, and if it is possible, then try to connect on real time in front of one-to-one talk, and try to indulge yourself in some group discussions. So for me it is very impossible to find that kind of environment here, so simply I just do those things to connect with people over some application and to talk with the ChatGPT. So that's all for today. I will see you in the next video. So till then, take care, have a nice day.